Hey folks, Jayborino here, welcome back. Continuing Scattered, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. This is one of the oldest custom campaigns available on SC2 Mapster, actually. So we're getting back into it. I destroyed all these rocks, didn't do anything much, I didn't do much else in the off time between this and last video. The Zerg did drop here and take out this base, so unless I'm willing to set up a ton of defense up here, I'm just going to leave this base. It's really not that important to me. I don't really need much income. Oh my god! Well, that's what killed my wraiths. Focus fire, please. This base looks great, though. I'm probably going to go ahead and lift my original command center and come over and take this. We should be okay. Yeah, let's stim, because it can only attack one thing at a time. That's its weakness, and we certainly have a shit ton of units. Okay, well, yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and float, because I don't see a reason not to. Now, we've got a nice army here with a ton of production. Now, the question that I had posed last time is, what do we want to do? How do we want to handle finishing this map? And for me, I think it's all about how close can we get our production structure. Because every base you take, I think you should be making production structures. Unless you have a situation like this, where as we move to the right, there really wasn't anything there. Whereas as we move up here, I may just go ahead and throw down more barracks and such. But I don't see much of a reason to do that right now. Only because there's not a lot of space, and I don't know exactly how far over to the right we need to go. And we've got a very large force. So as we secure a new area, then I'm going to build, you know, barracks, factories. We've got some SCVs with us to help repair our Goliaths and such. And our Goliaths, we've got +3 almost done.
Mineral field depleted.
We'll start vehicle plating level 2. And on that note, we've got a lot of upgrades that are done. I'm even getting the replenishable spider mines, even though that's not necessary. The thing with vultures is they cost 2 supply. Does not seem worth it to me. In fact, any fire bets that we have, I think most of the fire bets that we had are dead, which is fine too, because that's 2 supply that is not necessary. We want to focus on the Goliaths at this point, which are 2. So we have enough of them to burn through buildings faster, so I'd say that this group here is exactly how it needs to be, and then I'm just going to go ahead and rally all the way over here. And we have our single medevac that can see up cliffs for us. Oh, no. It's what I had feared most. Which is, we have to drop on the other side of this chasm. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, with that in mind, what I could do is lift all my barracks and slowly float them up here, but it would probably be better for me to just find a landing zone, drop my SCVs, and build new stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Ms. Medevac, you're going to scout for us. What I could do also is either, you know, let's build more Medevacs, actually, because they're good for scouting, and we're going to need to be making some drops.
Waiting on you.
So it's all about finding exactly where we need to drop in order to start making progress on the other side of the map.
Base is under attack.
Okay, this really does not concern me. Come on up here. Make another turret, and then we'll just sit there. This looks like a great spot, a great launching point. My concern is that maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not connected to the rest of the map. But in any case, I think that's where we're gonna go, and we might as well slowly ferry all these troops over. And I'll probably build a command center here, if only so that we can build more SCVs. Right, so head on over here. Zerg are patrolling, that's fine. And this is why I built more medevacs as well, and they're on their way up. Perfect. Okay, so you guys load on up. Okay, you're going to get dropped right here.
Base is under attack.
This seems fine. Again, the enemy's dropping on us, but at this point we've got them bottlenecked, and there's no way they're going to get through, so that should be fine. And then meanwhile,
where's the emergency?
Well, we're going to have to make multiple trips here, but that's okay. We're going to drop these guys on the high ground, and they're just going to walk around and kill the stuff that's up here so we don't have to worry about it. So, like, right here.
Here's your stop.
Go ahead and make a command center. And then the rest of you, this is where the craziness starts happening. Just like that. Okay, go back. We're gonna ferry these groups over. And we're just going to auto-attack over here to clear out all of this. And this is going to be my new production area. We're going to make a line of, probably 8 barracks and 4 factories. And then I guess we don't necessarily have to rebuild starports because the stuff that gets built out of those comes back pretty quick, so. The thing about medevacs, at least, is that they're
Picking up or dropping off?
able to heal a lot more efficiently than medics do. So that's actually pretty good. God, I love the Goliaths when they shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Very satisfying. Okay, well, I think we're kind of on the downhill trend here. I don't even need to do anything with this base. It's just satisfying to have it there. Yeah, got near limitless gas. Well, this is basically limitless gas because it started with 50,000. I don't know how intentional that was, but okay. Come on back.
In the pipe, 5x5.
We'll get some reactors. That way we don't necessarily need more. Don't need more barracks, though more barracks certainly doesn't hurt. Alright, come on back. Now, a lot of this just because the speed, the gameplay speed is that much slower. It's I don't want to say it's artificially slow, but it is kind of artificially slow. Maybe that is how I would best describe it. Okay. And again, I think I have more resources than it could possibly be necessary for completing this. Now, I do expect this is going to get a lot more challenging. Again, it's just slow right now. But keep in mind how the first set of the scattered campaigns wasn't that? It was called like Alexander or something like that. But well, that was the first mission name. I don't know, but it was us basically just trying to find a place for us, just like a staging point where we could kind of regather our forces, gather enough money to get back on the colony ship and find a more permanent location. And now we ended up here, which is kind of interesting concept that I quite like. So now, I guess we're just clearing out these Zergs so that this little volcanic area can be ours permanently.
Now what?
But now that everything is just very, very slow going, which I think is cool on one hand, but on the other, perhaps is again, it's artificial kind of, but it's going to get harder, as I had mentioned. That first half, that last mission, that holdout was pretty hard. I had to reload a couple times, so. It does sort of feel like the unloading of medevacs happens at the normal speed that the game would be at if it wasn't all slowed down. And just a reminder, I am on fastest, as you can see. It's just everything's slow. So, boom, boom, boom. May even be worth building more production further up. And I think we're going at a pretty good pace at this point, and we'll bring the medevacs with us because their healing, again, is better than medics.
Add-on complete.
Now, I may have been able to do the first part a little faster in retrospect. That's the thing, is, I did take a while. We probably could have come over and taken this base with a bunch of Marines faster. These little canyons were goofy, though, and made things go a little slower. It's possible that something is hiding out there, so I think what I'm going to do is make a couple wraiths to kind of look around, because at the end of this, we're probably going to be at a loss for...
Now what?
There's going to be like one building that we're going to have to hunt down. So now, what I should probably do just in case is build a little... Build a little bastion here that we can fall back to. So let's do exactly that.
Mineral field depleted.
Perhaps it would have been smart. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to wait for now. I'm going to build these wraiths, and we're going to use them to just scout. That's it. That's all. Oh, I thought I built 2. Okay, so we're just going to scout. We're looking for targets here. Further, we want fire bats to put in these bunkers, as we know that those are really good. And then with my extra supply, we're just going to make Goliaths. And this is to ensure that our beachhead over here does not get wiped out.
In the rear with the gear.
Okay, great. Okay, this looks like it was indeed just a dead end. with a bunch of shit.
Sector locked in.
That's fine.
Rate the waiting orders.
I mean, before I just blindly auto-attack, I do kind of want to I want to figure out which direction I should actually be going. How are we doing on upgrades here? Yep, finish vehicle plating. We'll get ship weapons for no reason other than to have it. Maybe I should have flown over here in the first place, because it feels like the majority, like the biggest Zerg bases were on our island.
Been waiting.
Where's the emergency?
Okay, so let's,
Give me orders.
I guess, just auto-attack blindly.
Waiting on
And we're
you.
going to leave the medevacs a little bit further back here.
Fueled up.
Fueled up. Did I not make 2 fire bats? Am I blind? Well, there's the base. There's a base, I should say. Keep looking. Well, you know what? We found it, so let's go up there first. There's definitely another base down here. So we just saw a drone casually wander by us. What's this?
Sector locked in.
Oh, that would have been nice to find earlier, too. Part of it's just that scouting, you know?
Coordinates received.
Okay, there's a base down here. The main base certainly seems to be in the upper right, and it's going to be harder to reinforce to as well. And it's possible that they'll rebuild stuff as we attack into it. So maybe this was not the right choice. Eat shit, drones. Ah, it looks like their attacks are actually being staged from up here, so this is probably for the best. Coming F2. Let's do it. Not you, though. Okay, move on in.
Give me orders.
Goom, 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 goom. Alright, and with that +3, you can see the upgrades even. We started at 3.2 damage, and now we're only at 3.9. Was it 3.2? I don't know, but in any case, you can see like the attack upgrades. I still think, with the amount of units, because we're constantly, I think for every single one of these missions, we're going to end up being supply capped at 200 by the end of it, it's totally worth... There's my fire bat. I think it's totally, absolutely worth...
Reporting in.
blanking out. Whatever I was talking about prior to me blanking out here, that's what I mean. You could probably finish the sentence for me. What is attacking? Yeah, get that queen. Kill it.
Standing by.
Oh, attack upgrades. Yeah. So even though they do, you know, they have reduced benefits, it seems worth it. You all back up. I don't want you flying into spore colonies. Stim is tempting, but I don't think it's necessary. That's the big difference. Stim is not necessary, so I'm not going to use it. We're just gonna attack through here. The Goliath range is pretty good, so. I've been playing a lot of StarCraft Remastered lately because of that alternate series. If you haven't checked that out, you really should. It's really cool. But anyway, I've been playing that and releasing videos every day. So the idea of attacking into an enemy base is a lot scarier because in StarCraft 1/Remastered, the enemy has this kind of threat assessment built into it, where as you attack, it will pull units from across the map to come and protect itself. Whereas here, they don't do that. They just have stuff in their base. And, as you aggro towards it, like here, if the enemy may have units like down here in this base, if it's the same faction, they'll pull units from that other base, or really anywhere on the map, based on the threat assessment. At this point, it would basically be a game-ending threat assessment, right, based on the supply that I'm sending. So you have to be a lot more cautious when you attack, whereas in StarCraft 2, it's a lot more hokey in the sense that there's pre-placed units in these bases, or, units that are built as part of the attack waves that might be there. But otherwise, they sort of just let their bases die from across the map. It's just sort of the difference there. This strikes me as the main base. So by destroying this... Alright, I'm going to stim now, because all my medevacs are here. So by destroying this base, they may try to send drones up to rebuild it, so if we just leave a couple units back here, like leave the wraiths or something. Oh. Well, we lost a medevac because of these spore colonies. But anyway, there's your little lesson on the differences between StarCraft 1 and 2, so... You know, for a game that was, you know, from so long ago, you'd think they would have kept that sort of AI functionality. And someone may be able to build that, but as far as I know, no one's ever successfully been able to do something like what was built in StarCraft 1. Yeah, get him. Alright, so this, I mean, I could have just done mass Marines, but that might have been boring. So I'm going to try to keep this fairly varied, which may elongate the missions in the long run. But I think that's okay. I much rather would, you know, do some interesting stuff here rather than, you know, keep it kind of interesting rather than just, you know, I could just mass Marines literally every mission until we inevitably have to fight the Dominion, right? And then there's going to be tanks, and I probably maybe focus more on a lot of mech units for that reason. Oh my god, there's more. Looks like it's going to wrap down and around. All right, in that case, Goliaths, Marines. Get a couple more medics and then just spam out Marines. And we're going to rally them all the way up here. This definitely seemed like the main base, though, did it not? I'd say so. And then I've got some SCVs coming. I'm going to even bring these SCVs, too, so we can repair our mech. It's going to take them 8 to 9 million years to get up here. This is where it might be faster just to build more barracks up here. Chase him down! The enemy attacks were definitely coming from this base, though, so the rest of it should just be some pre-placed garbage that otherwise shouldn't be a problem to deal with.
Mineral field depleted.
So this is probably just going to circle around into this base.
Our
If
SCVs
I had
are
to
under
guess.
attack.
Run! Ah, see, they're going to rebuild. Banelings.
Reporting in.
So with that in mind, let's go ahead and just leave some Marines up here.
The doctor is in.
Upgrade complete.
Bring these guys down here. Our main force is just going to crawl across the map. And what I'm going to do is cancel all this, and I am going to build wraiths so that we can fly around and quickly destroy stuff that is just kind of causing us problems at the very, very end. So queue up the wraiths. That's fine. We got more money than we know what to do with. Ship weapons level 3, ship plating. Okay, it looks like we've discovered everything on this map. We just need to stop them from rebuilding stuff. And again, my plan is to use wraiths to do that. So just like throw down a bunker right there. Boom, 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 boom. I actually think their attacking sound is the sound of Widow Mines shooting and exploding. Like a Widow Mine shot connecting is the sound of the Goliath attack here. It's pretty flippin' great.
Upgrade complete.
So Banelings would totally ruin us for the most part, but I think now that we have enough Goliaths, we should be fine. So naturally, this video is going to be monumentally shorter than the first one, but I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know. All right, they've rebuilt that. That's okay. Take half of these guys. Get up here and start killing this. There may be another base down here, too. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll rebalance the videos a little bit, do some editing so that the first one is a little shorter and this one's a little longer. Because we very clearly won at this point, and this video is only about 20 minutes. So we make the first one rather than an hour, it's like 45 minutes. We add that 15 minutes to this one. No, there's another base somewhere here. There's definitely another base. You guys stay here.
What's going on?
We're gonna clear this creep, and I'm gonna build some bunkers just to stop them from retaking these areas.
Reporting in.
Reporting in.
The waiting order.
But in any case, we've got this group of wraiths that can fly around and pick stuff off as time goes on.
You gonna give me orders? We could use some help here.
Okay, we're very spread out right now.
This better be good.
Very spread out. It's possible that they rebuilt that base because we Oh, I guess a little shortcut. All right. Because we left their main base alive still. So now that the main base is gone, should be in good shape. You follow Goliaths, please. Oh, that was it. All right. I thought there was a huge group of Hydralisks. Maybe what happened is all the Hydralisks unburrowed after we were getting close to destroying all their main structures and basically suicided to us. Infiltration, that sounds exciting. Next time on Scattered. All right, bye, everybody.